Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Thor Ragnarok teaser trailer. I know this video is long overdue, but I really want to talk about this video. I'm super hyped, so let's get into it. We see Thor drop in from a chain to a hellish domain. I'm speculating that this is the literal hell, the domain of Fire Lord Surtur. If you don't know who Fire Lord Surtur is, he is like, imagine if the devil was 1,000 feet tall with abs and I believe a sword. So yeah, he's a big ass beast. There's also a narration at the beginning of the video and people are saying, or I've heard people saying, OMG, Thor's breaking the fourth wall, but I doubt it. I think it's kind of obvious even in the trailer that this is only for the trailer, the audio. He'll probably be recollecting like what had happened and probably tell it to either Valkyrie or Hulk/Banner or Doctor Strange later in the movie. Now we see Thor in some kind of alley, I'm guessing in New York, and he heaves Mjolnir down this alley at Hela, and Hela just catches it like a fucking boss. And then, understandably, Thor shits his pants. If you don't know, that is scary power. Hela is definitely on the level of galaxy-ending threats. So I'm not exactly sure on her power sets, but I know she is not one to be reckoned with. Then she proceeds to break Mjolnir into pieces, which again is a total boss move and just crazy. And then a huge blast ensues in the alley. Now I don't know if they're gonna mention this in the movie. It's probably likely they won't, but part of the reason why Thor has thunder powers and he is the thunder god is because when Mjolnir was being forged, Odin literally put a storm god in Mjolnir, and that is why he has those powers. It's not likely that they'll do that, but I'd love to see it get mentioned, and honestly, the weirder these Marvel movies get, the better, at least for me. You can also see, if you freeze the frame, Loki along with Thor, so this might have happened after they confront Doctor Strange, or maybe even after the battle of Asgard, I'm not too sure. But yeah, very, very interesting. We get a shot of Hela in what I'm speculating to be Niflheim, her domain I believe, looking absolutely sinister in her full headdress. I'm not too sure, but I'm speculating that this scene might have to do with the Valkyrie scene that we see later on in the trailer. We know that Odin a long time ago imprisoned her. I don't know if it was Niflheim that he did that in, or if it was someplace on Asgard that she was imprisoned, but we know that since Loki took the mantle of Odin and banished Odin as leader of Asgard, king of Asgard, and due to his shittily king service, it leads to her release. Now we see Asgard before it's destroyed. We know Hela's responsible for the huge engulfing fire that decimates all of Asgard, but I'm speculating that she had some help. A lot of people have been talking about and saying that she uses a soul stone to do this, and I've heard that theory, but I can't really get into it because I just don't think that even the soul stone has those kinds of capabilities. I mean, it's the soul stone. I can see maybe like the power stone from Guardians doing that, but definitely not the soul stone, and I don't believe Hela has the power in herself, at least, to cause this much damage. So I believe the help that she's getting is from Fire Lord Surtur. Now, as of this point, I don't believe he's been confirmed in the movie yet, but we've seen concept art of him for this movie. We got little hints to his realm and the Thor the Dark World, and I know they've had plans for him, but I would be surprised if he did make it into the movie. And I just thought that, I mean, it's a huge engulfing fire, and it just seems a lot more realistic, or I guess like, just plausible that, Hela, her doing all that seems a little less like realistic than 1,000-foot tall fire demon you know, causing that much damage in that short amount of time. So that's what I've been thinking about that. We then see Thor catching the blast from this decimation. We then see him getting spit out of a portal, and he lands on the trash heap planet of Sakaar. Yes, like in the Planet Hulk storyline. Now this is a scene that I really love. A lot of people were saying that this looks like Guardians a lot, and honestly I love that. I love Guardians, but the reason I love this is because this is how it's supposed to look. It just embraces and just truly solidifies the cosmic side of the MCU that like James Gunn set up in Guardians, and he set that up, so why wouldn't this movie, if it is a cosmic road trip like they said, not look like Guardians? You know, that's the cosmic, that's what cosmic looks like, and why shouldn't it look like that? It shouldn't look any different. I just love that it kind of just connects everything to in just like a really nice way, and Thor needed that as well. He then meets the inhabitants of the planet and he gets neutralized quick. I don't know about what kind of gun that dude is using, but if it can take down the literal god of thunder, it makes me think how weak is Thor right now, how depowered is he since Mjolnir broke, and just how his strength level and power level is right now. I mean, he did get taken out by a gun. I don't know what kind of gun that is. I imagine it's powerful, but Thor is literally a god. So it just makes me think about how Thor is going to be in terms of strength and power and everything. But make no mistake, he is still formidable. He should be if he's going to be facing the Hulk in a gladiatorial arena. We see Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie for the first time. We get a look at a possible flashback of the Valkyrie attacking Hela and falling. If you aren't familiar with the Valkyrie, they're a group of Asgardian warriors. I believe all female, but they're high level of Asgardians. They ride like Pegasus or Pegasi, whatever the pronunciation or plural form of Pegasus is, and their job is to take the souls of dead Asgardians to Valhalla, hence immigrants in the trailer. So Thor is obviously gonna recognize her and be like, how are you here? And I've heard that she might possibly be stranded on Sakaar and she might be working for the Grandmaster. We see Jeff Goldblum looking weird as hell, just awesome. Can't imagine anyone else looking like that and pulling it off, but he is the Grandmaster. If you don't know, he is an elder of the universe, just like the Collector. I believe they're also brothers in a sense. The Collector, Benicio del Toro, from the first Guardian. Then we see a shot of Thor getting a fresh cut. Farewell to those lovely locks. Then we see Heimdall for the first time and we get a shot of his lovely eyes. Now, a lot of people believe that Heimdall is the one who possesses the Soul Stone due to the Soul Stone being orange and his eyes are bright orange, and his ability to locate soul. Personally, I would like it if they went this route. There's another theory that the Soul Stone is possibly in Mjolnir and that's why Hela breaks it, but I would like it if Heimdall was the one who possessed it because it just makes so much more sense and all the evidence just points to him, so please be Heimdall. Now we get a shot of what looks like an eye / portal. Now I'm not too sure what it is, so I'm just gonna throw out a wild guess and I'm gonna say this is how Thor and Hulk are gonna get off the planet, and that's why they're possibly heading towards it. And this is a complete shot out of the dark, but I'm gonna say it might be Eternity, the cosmic entity. Just saying because it was referenced in Guardians and this is a cosmic movie, so I'm just putting two and two together, but I doubt it. We get a shot of Karl Urban's Scourge blasting off some machine guns, looking like a total badass. We see what looks like, and what I'm guessing is the Grandmaster's Guard and some kind of purple armor defending off an attack, maybe possibly stopping or trying to stop Thor and Hulk when they are trying to escape from Sakaar. We see a shot of Loki in what looks like Asgard, possibly defending his people when Hela attacks. We see a shot of Thor entering the gladiatorial arena. I'm guessing he's worked his way up from other opponents. We know that Meek and Korg, yes, from the Planet Hulk storyline, will be making an appearance. Director Taika Waititi will be playing Korg. And we know this from a recent event, or not too recent, but there was an event a while back ago where he shared some footage of Korg and Meek and Thor. We see Thor putting on a very cosmic version of the helmet that he had in the comics. Honestly, I love this version so much. When he snapped the wings into place, it gave me chills. So epic. Loved it. Way better than the one that we got in the first Thor movie, if you don't remember. We see Thor's weapons of choice. He looks to be wielding a mace of some sorts and a shield, a possible hat tip to Captain America's shield with it being red, white, and blue. We get the slow buildup of Grandmaster announcing Thor's next opponent, and we finally see Hulk in the badass Planet Hulk gladiatorial armor. Thor's reaction says it all. He's ecstatic to see his friend from work after such a long time. We see the glass box room with the Grandmaster and Loki, with other high society type people from Sakaar in the background and such. We see a costume of Isan the Searcher, one of the Celestials, like we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy. I know in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Ego, Peter Quill's dad, refers to himself as a Celestial, but in the comics, Ego is really more of just an elder of the universe, like the Grandmaster or the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and the Grandmaster and the Collector consider themselves, I believe, like brothers. So they're more in the Elders of the Universe category, and Isan is a Celestial. Just when you think about Celestials, think of these kind of guys. Okay, now if you look closely at the background and the glass box little space, you'll see a design on the background on the wall. Now this design is a Jack Kirby drawing from the Fantastic Four comics. I'm not too sure, but I believe the machine had something to do with instant transport, so maybe that's how the Grandmaster gets his contestants. We see Loki looking nervously. Maybe he's remembering the last time Hulk handed him his ass in the Avengers, or maybe he had a bet on Thor and then he finally saw Hulk and started shitting his pants again. Hulk doesn't seem to remember Thor, and maybe he just doesn't care, so he charges him. Then the trailer ends seconds before a mid-air collision with Thor looking like he's going to get the first punch. Other things to go over: remember that the Space Stone is still in Asgard, so it's possible that Hela might get her hands on it, and I'm not too sure the role it will have in the movie, but look out for that. Ragnarok itself means the death of the gods and the birth of new ones, so shit will go down. There are these beasts of Ragnarok that I'm hoping will appear, like Fenris Wolf or the Midgard Serpent, which I believe resides in the middle of the earth. It'd be fun to see Doctor Strange have to deal with that, the Midgard Serpent. Also remember that he does possess the Time Stone, so I don't know if that will be a part of the movie or if it would have a bigger role in the movie, as well as the Space Stone. But remember that, and as far as we know, Doctor Strange's role will just be for helping Thor find Odin on Earth, who we know believes he is a bum. Not sure if Jane Foster will be in the movie, or at least mentioned, but honestly I don't care. Overall guys, it was a sweet ass trailer. I watched this trailer all day and then some. I watched it between my classes. It was just epic. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. If I made any mistakes, please let me know. If I left anything out, please let me know in the comments down below. San Diego Comic-Con is coming up, so look forward to new footage. We are for sure getting a new Justice League trailer, I believe on July 22nd, and possible Thor and Black Panther, and even maybe Infinity War. So get hyped, get very, very hyped. So if you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching this video.